the day we've been born, people have been telling us who we are. A lot of people really struggle with knowing who they are. You have to be so sure of yourself that when comments don't even align with you, you just let them fly by.
It's yours. Whose world is this?
Hello guys, it is your girlie Ra'aya and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm here to tell you, stop letting people tell you who you are, babe. Stop letting people tell you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Since the day we've been born, people have been telling us who we are, what we look like, what we do. And I mean literally since the day we've been born. I mean, hear me out. Oh, what a cute baby. Oh, the baby got a little nose. The baby this, like, literally people have been telling us what we look like. Oh, that baby look kind of weird. Newborn babies look kind of, what a cute baby. Like, people have been telling us literally since the day we are born who we are. And I know what you're thinking. Okay, like, telling a cute baby what they are, what they look like is not harmful, nor is it that deep. But that's just literally where it starts. I'm just saying, it's literally starts since the day we were born. Think about all the comments you were told as a kid. You are just so adorable. I don't know if anybody else has been told this, but from some adults, I'd get the, oh, you are so pretty. You're gonna be a heartbreaker when you grow up. And I remember thinking, no, I'm not. I literally said, like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna break people's hearts. Like, I was so confused, but that was just a way of them saying, like, I'm pretty. But that's on the lighter side of things. As it progresses, the older you get, sometimes the more negative it gets. Some people get it from their parents. Literally their parents making them feel bad. Parents telling them, you don't look good in that. Don't wear that doesn't look good. I feel thankful I didn't have a mom that did that to me, but I've had friends, parents who I've literally witnessed just demean their child to a point where they just don't feel confident to wear anything, and they have to basically ask them for permission for what to wear. Otherwise, they won't feel confident in anything because the parent's gonna make them feel bad in it. But think about it. If you've ever been bullied, or if you've ever had any mean comments to you, or even heard mean comments about yourself, about you being ugly, or you have crooked teeth, or your hair is too big, or your hair is ugly. Literally, it could be anything. People will nitpick on anything. But if you've ever heard a negative comment about yourself, try to think back to the first negative comment you've ever heard about yourself. And if you can't remember, just try to remember when you first started believing them, or started thinking or questioning, am I ugly? Dang, my teeth are crooked. Or just think back, because I never thought about my appearance until other people started talking about it. I never considered that I could even be ugly because I never even thought about being ugly. Appearance was never something I thought about as a child that was that big. Like, of course, if I had a crush, I thought maybe they were cute, but it wasn't like I can't remember a kid being like a little kid and being like, you're ugly. Like, you know, I don't know, I just wasn't mean-spirited. I never even thought about my appearance until people brought it up to me. When I was in elementary school, people would ask me, why do you walk that way? Because I guess I have a funny walk. Because the way my knees are set up, we're not going to get into it. The way my legs are set up, it's just affects the way that I walk. But I never knew I walked weird until people asked me, why do I walk weird? Or why do I walk like that? I never thought I was ugly until people bullied me into thinking I was ugly, or to feeling bad about myself. I bet you the things that you've thought about yourself are because someone else put them in your mind first. Just about anything we've thought about ourselves is literally because someone else has told them to us, which has made us in turn feel insecure or not confident. And when you've been told something so many times, you start to believe it. Like the same thing with affirmations or positive reinforcement. When you've been spoken positivity into your life or what you do, you start to believe it. But it's the same as negative, and negative seems to affect us more than the positive comments, which sucks. So then you start believing what you've been told. Dang, I guess I am ugly. I guess I'm not smart. I guess my hair is ugly. I guess my curls are ugly. Whatever you've been told, right? So with all of this against you, how can you truly know who you are? Because a lot of people really struggle with knowing who they are. And if they knew who they were, it would make things so much better for them. When you know who you are, no one can tell you who you're not. You reflect on your behavior. If someone says you're a rude person, you could ask them why do they think that, but you can also go, do I do anything that is rude or that would make me a rude person? But also, if you self-reflect on a constant basis, when someone calls you rude and you're not rude, it's just gonna be like, okay, I'm not. You might have been rude at the moment. Sometimes we have moments where we're rude in the moment unintentionally, or we're having a bad day and we're rude. So you might be like, okay, I apologize, I was rude in the moment. I apologize, I was rude. That was not my intention. I apologize. Whatever. Whenever you do something wrong, just apologize and own up to it and move forward. So if someone calls you something that's not true, you just reflect on it and you be like, nah, that's not me. And you be like, that doesn't align align with who I am as a person, nor did it align with my behavior in the moment or my behavior with my interactions with them. And if they can't describe anything to you of what they've been calling you, then it's probably just not true. And you be like, okay, I know who I am. That's your opinion, but that's not who I am. You have to not only learn, you have to not only know who you are, but you have to learn who you are. Learn who you are as a person. Because like I just said, when you know who you are, no one can tell you who you're not. You decide who you are, not anyone else. And I don't mean like a delusional version of you. If you decide I'm a kind person and you've become a kind person, then you're a kind person. Some stranger can't come around and be like, oh, she thinks she better than everyone. People will say things about you that aren't true. People, so many people will project their own insecurities on you or project their own thoughts of you on you, which doesn't mean they're true. You have to be so sure of yourself that when comments don't even align with you, you just let them fly by. So how do you do that? You just consistently work on being a good person. You consistently strive to be who you want to be. You consistently strive to be the best you. You become confident. And when you have confidence and you gain confidence, then it's like, I know who I am. Y'all not gonna bother me. If somebody call you ugly, well, that's you, babe. I'm beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You have to be so confident. I'm beautiful, you know? What y'all say don't affect me. You think I'm ugly? Well, that's your baggage to carry because I know I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You have to gain that confidence about yourself. And if there's something you're insecure about, don't let somebody leech on that insecurity of yours. If it's a personality flaw, then you fix it. If it's like acne or something like that, those are things out of your control and it doesn't make you ugly. I'm not going to necessarily talk about how to gain confidence in yourself because that's not what the video is about. But if you want, I can totally do a video on how to be confident. I might have a video on how to be confident. I'm not really sure. But don't let people tell you who you are. Know who you are and be who you are and love who you are above everything else, because when you love who you are, you have so much self-love that you spread in love. When you love yourself, you spread love. And people who don't love themselves, they spread hate. They want to take away joy from others, and that's not what we're gonna do. So know who you are. Love who you are. Because when you know who you are, no one can tell you who you're not. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. Learn yourself, know yourself, and be yourself. And if anyone has a problem with it, that's them. That's their baggage to carry and not yours. Hope you guys learned something from this. You don't let anyone tell you who you are, and you continue to go on with your life, being yourself, knowing who you are, and loving yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like or subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!